Hey, Tej here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for S&P 500 and Nasdaq. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave Theory and provide multiple scenarios the price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on 1 hour time frame and taking a look at this current structure that we had. So yesterday, as we all know, we had the FOMC and the market did some pumping up here. Overall, what we would be looking at on the bullish scenario here on S&P 500 is that we have a 1, 2, and then looking for another 1, 2 setup. Either the wave 2 is here, which would suggest a very bullish move. However, we did not even retrace back to the 38.2 retracement of this first leg, so it is very uncommon for this to happen. Now on Nasdaq, the same structure is a bit better looking overall. Saying that we have this as a 1-2 is pretty similar. We have a bit different area here where we are pivoting the whole structure from. On Nasdaq we have it on 13th of July and on S&P 500 we have it on 14th of July, this low. So in any case, we have a bit different structure over here and gives us a bit different overall possibilities. But the idea here is that, again, we pivoted up here on 22nd and had a three-way structure coming down. On Nasdaq, we however, did pull back about the 50% retracement of this whole move here, which qualifies and fits better to the idea of wave 2. Now, since then, on Nasdaq, we could label this as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wave 2, very sideways structure, very shallow, so we could be expecting this to come a bit down deeper on Nasdaq, and we do have that order block here that could be area of support. We have that 1-to-1 area, also a naked point of control right there, and this higher time frame volume profile here giving us support area here as well. Of course, we have this breaker block here as well, just a bit higher if we are just now going to be turning around before getting into this previous order block here. 0.5 is also right here as well, but again 0.618 would be just around these lows. At that point, again, it would be a very deep wave 4, which is definitely not that common. On S&P 500, we don't have as clear of a structure for that structure here, so it is possible again that this indeed is a wave 3 up here, as we did have a RSI high here, so a similar pattern we could have there here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, looking for some higher numbers. Let me label that in like something like that. Also, it is possible that indeed this was 3 waves and this was a 3-way move as well. However, this move here was very shallow, as mentioned, and we could have this indeed as a 3-way move completing a ABC structure up in here, which would be combining this ABC to this one, and now we would have 5-way structure coming down, most likely taking out the previous lows and allowing at least the S&P 500 to get back into these previous areas where we would expect to find support here for the bullish scenarios at least. On S&P 500 we have naked point of control right here around 39.26. We have that bullish order block here as well. Also before that we have a support at naked point of control 39.75 and this previous order block as well, a bit lower time frame. The highest support I would be seeking here would be this order block down here, which we have the golden pocket for of this first leg. So overall we would be getting something like this. However, it is quite a stretch for that to happen. Let's measure that out, and yeah, it's going to be more than 1.618, which is making a bit less likely, around the 2.1-ish extension here for that expanded flat, if that is going to be playing out. But again, that would be a bit more bearish overall. Let's take a look at the bearish scenarios then. The idea is that we are either completing the ABC right here with this last leg, instead of having the structures ending up here into a wave 1, we are looking for one more high, as we can't really get a bearish scenario from these highs, at least impulsive one. So it is possible that we are looking this as a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 here on S&P 500. Wave 4 again right around 38.2 at the moment for this last wave 4, and pretty much the same support and resistance areas would fit here. However, we don't have much here, so if we are going to be dumping down here, it is quite insufficient area or fair value gap, whichever you want to be calling this, where we don't just have a zigzag or any support levels to climb up higher. We just go through them all here. But yeah, that would be looking for one more high here on S&P 500. On Nasdaq, we have pretty similar idea. However, again, as mentioned before, the low here is instead on the 13th, so we can label this as a wave 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, or as we have not taken out this high yet, we could still have this as some kind of diagonal pattern. Does not really fit, so to my liking it is better that we are indeed having this as a 1, 2. This would be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. No, that does not work. 3 would have to be here, I think. Why didn't I not label it before? In any case, this 3 here would be overall 1, 2, 3 moving up here into this high. Then we would have some kind of wave 4 into these highs, and then 5 would be up here where we are targeting it overall as well. And at that point again, we could be having a possibility of starting an impulse wave structure downwards. So that's over the bear case. However, it is not said that we need to do that. We have not taken out these highs. We can also be correctively climbing down as well. So we would have this as an ABC, and this structure would be either a connector for this larger structure, and we could be climbing again higher from here on out, giving us a second leg basically for this here, like so. So that is one scenario as well on Nasdaq. I do prefer at the moment the ideas of going higher. I feel like we are missing one leg here overall before getting a major decision, so we can get that divergence here at the tops. So that's the primary thing that I'm focusing on at the moment. But again, as mentioned, if we are going to go through these order block here, at least on S&P 500, around the 39, let's see, 39.67. Again, this is the E-mini futures, so depends on what chart you're looking at for S&P 500. So, but yeah, this area here, if we're going to go through that, then yeah, this is no longer valid as wave 1 is already here. So we're going to get that invalidation coming up. And at that point, again, we would be most likely looking at something like this for that possible wave 2 that I was mentioning here. But those are the thoughts about S&P 500 and Nasdaq today. If you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes. Link to my free Discord server in the description below. And for now, I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.